Most Valuable Kids has been providing amazing experiences for youngsters in the greater Cincinnati area for almost 2 decades now. Sherri Friedman started MVK back in 2005, and now MVK is getting in on the Blink action this weekend. Sherri is with us to tell us a little bit more about that. Hi, Sherri.
Thanks for having me. We're so excited. We love the concept of Blink being accessible event for everyone. And so when Blink came back to our town, we were so excited to bring a VIP experience to the deserving kids and partner agencies that Most Valuable Kids serve. We work with over 80 different child-focused nonprofit agencies, and we turn tickets and experiences into opportunities for them. And so we wanted to provide an elevated experience for the kids we serve for Blink.
So before we get into the specifics of exactly what we're going to be doing with Blink, let's talk about Most Valuable Kids. What is the organization and what do you do to help youngsters get experiences that maybe they would never be able to have?
So Most Valuable Kids is a nonprofit agency that turns tickets and experiences into life-changing rewards for deserving kids. If you have tickets to donate, you log onto our website and you donate them. And then we turn them into a reward or an incentive for a kid and a chaperone in one of 80 pre-screened child-focused charities. So we work with homeless shelters, we work with rec centers, we work with tutoring programs, mentors, inner city schools. And the idea is just to take the kids out of their neighborhood, provide them with an experience. We all know after COVID and the years that we were all separated, what it feels like to not be able to participate in things. And that's what a lot of the kids we serve deal with on a daily basis. And so we are trying to make sure that the doors are open for kids everywhere in our community, not just in their neighborhoods.
And as I mentioned, you started this in 2005. I mean, you are coming up on your 20th anniversary, giving more than 180,000 experiences to these youngsters in the greater Cincinnati area. I mean, in your wildest dreams, did you ever think that it would be this big and this impactful for the community?
We hoped so. I mean, we started, we handpicked 5 partner agencies that we had heard of, and now, prior to COVID, we had 100 partners, and now we're down to 80, unfortunately, and we're building them back up. But no, our hope was that when a sports team or a ticket donor or a cultural venue had an extra ticket, they would immediately think of Most Valuable Kids. And now we're going on 18 years, and thankfully, most of our partners, that is hopefully what they think of now, is, oh, we've got an extra row of tickets, or a donor has tickets. Recently, the Bengals just added us to their Donate Tickets app, which has been incredible. And most of our partners, from Xavier University to the ballet to the Broadway series to the Reds, FC, a lot of them already have a link directly to Most Valuable Kids to donate their tickets. So it's very much appreciated. I'm sure I missed one of our wonderful partners there.
So let us talk about the Blink event. As we know, Blink's this weekend, it's going to probably bring 1 million people here into the greater Cincinnati area, but you're going to have a Blink VIP party, or maybe it's a VIK party, because you're going to have some of these youngsters actually get a backstage look at Blink. So let's talk about what the kids are going to be able to enjoy, and obviously it's a fundraiser that you're going to have tonight as well.
Absolutely. So we have we rented a spot. We knew that Blink was coming, and we wanted to provide kids with an elevated experience, just like many VIPs, big sponsors and donors get. And so we are generous sponsors. We have actually kids who, as part of their Bar and Bat Mitzvah project, raised funds to help us do this event, which is incredible for the kids. We are having 200 kids come in with their chaperones. They're going to get an elevated experience where they're going to have a juggler juggling neon balls and neon face painting. They're going to get to come in, have something for dinner. A bathroom break is a big deal at Blink, as you know. And,
yes, it is.
And then they're going to be outfitted with lots of glow items before the pre-parade. So we're actually hosting several groups that are actually marching in the parade. So we're feeding them and bringing them all together before they are in the parade. And then we've got a whole nother group that's going to come after they get in line for the parade to eat and then go watch them. So we're really excited about it. The concept of Blink being accessible to everyone and Most Valuable Kids opening doors to our sports and cultural venues, making it accessible for everyone, just made it a win-win event for us.
And ArtsWave is helping you expand this experience. Tell us a little bit about that.
We're so appreciative of this ArtsWave opportunity because we only have space for 200 kids and we serve thousands of them. And so during COVID, Most Valuable Kids started creating experience packs for kids to do at home or organizations to do together. And so thanks to the ArtsWave grant and other generous MBK donors, we created 400 experience kits that are already being distributed from everyone to Beach Acres, Talbert House, Cincinnati Recreation Commission, YMCAs all over the city. And they include craft kits with neon glow stuff, black lights, and just really cool arts and crafts experience kits that they'll be able to create either prior to Blink or after Blink, so that it just motivates their creative spirit. So we're really excited about those.
Let's touch a little bit more about what this experience, any of these experiences, mean to kids. And you talked about it a little bit earlier, but these are experiences, whether it's a backstage at Blink or whether it's going to Hamilton or whether it's going to a Bengals game. So many of these youngsters, as you mentioned, would never have that kind of experience. How do these experiences change these youngsters, and what kind of view does it give them of the world moving forward?
It's incredible. I mean, we all know what it felt like, whether we were a kid or we're an adult, and we see something magical for the first time. It stays with us forever. So, you know, I know the way I felt the first time I went with my parents or my sibling to go see an event. It still resonates with me today as an adult. And so many of the kids that we serve, it's a connection to the adults figure in their life. It might be a foster family that can't afford 6 tickets to any kind of an event. And so they're bonding their nuclear family and foster family together in a way that they can all relate. We've got mentors and mentees. I love when we hear from them, and it's their way of connecting, So, working with kids and taking them to see Hamilton together, that's an experience of a lifetime. We had groups of teachers nominate their kids and take their students. One story that I loved recently was we took nominations for Bengals tickets, and we had a child who was a junior in high school be nominated by the superintendent of his school. And when they told him that he received the Bengals tickets, he said, "Would you like to go with your parent?" And he said, "Or I'm happy to take you." And he was so excited because the kid lives with all women. And he said, "Seriously, you take me?" And so the superintendent of his school, because this child was excelling in school, rewarded him with these tickets. They got to go to the Bengals game. That is not just a ticket. And we always say, we use the hashtag more than a ticket. And it is more than a ticket. It is about a bonding experience. It's strengthening a relationship, and it's making a child feel that they're worthy, that their hard work is paying off, and it's a memory of a lifetime. So we think it's a lot more than just a ticket.
That it is. And if people want to find out more about Most Valuable Kids, where do they go?
So our website is mostvaluablekids.org. Cincinnati, there's 2 markets, Cincinnati and Atlanta. So click on Cincinnati. We're also on Facebook at Most Valuable Kids of Greater Cincinnati, and on Instagram at MBK Cincinnati as well.
Most Valuable Kids getting into the Blink scene for this weekend with a Blink VIP party and giving kids, again, another amazing, exceptional experience to be able to see Blink up close and personal. Sherri Friedman, thank you so much for being with us. Best of luck with Most Valuable Kids.
Thank you, Beth.